All right, looks like we are recording with Whitney Nicely. Good afternoon.
Hey, Bofta, how are you today?
Doing good, doing good. I'm in Maryland. You're all the way in what, Tennessee?
Knoxville, Tennessee. Yep.
Know it well, know it well. So tell me a little bit about what you do, who you are. Let the audience know you just took my private coaching program, 8 weeks, and you wrapped it up. So I just wanted to touch base with you. Tell us a little bit about who you are, Whitney.
So I teach women how to buy investment houses without money or credit or banks or a license. In 2013, I bought two houses and spent my entire life savings and went broke. And then in 2014, I bought 14 houses and didn't spend any of my own money. So I figured out how to do this, and now I'm teaching other women how they can get started too.
And I know you do all kind of creative financing, right? Lease option purchases, and you get nitty gritty into the whole real estate game. For a lot of women who may not know it, Whitney's the go-to for that kind of thing.
Yes, thank you. I'm a complete real estate nerd. And so when we were working together, that's what you helped me get away from, is talking about what people will understand instead of throwing a whole bunch at them that just confuses them. And so that helped my speech tremendously.
And when we connected, it was over Facebook initially, right?
We were in the same Facebook group, and I saw you leaving a lot of comments and helping a lot of people and kind of, just giving tips and tidbits. And I thought, you know what? I'm ready to really rock and roll. I think I need to work one-on-one with her.
And so when we started, you were where, and where are you now in terms of your public speaking and the signature talk that we crafted?
I was hoping and praying that one day somebody would let me talk in front of their group. And by the end of our 8 weeks, I was booked for 2 stages, and those helped me get booked for a third stage coming up in the next month. And the signature talk that we were able to work out in the first couple calls together, I even used those on the webinars that I was doing online to promote what I help ladies do. And just the turnaround from what I was struggling with and being really unclear about to where people understood what I was saying was like night and day, and it was almost immediate.
And so what did that result in terms of income? Because you
Oh,
used it, your webinar, you used it on the stage. During that 8 week period, what kind of income did you make based on the signature talk that we took some time to craft?
so I was doing webinars, but just kind of getting online and talking. And I did a webinar, I think 3 weeks after we got started, just with what we'd covered in 3 weeks. And I made $4,000 the first night that I redid my webinar. And then I did it again in another couple of weeks and made another $4,000. Then when I did the first two speaking engagements, I made $2,000 per speaking engagement. So I'm up to at least, let's say 4, 8, that's 12,000 right there that I know of. But then I recorded those webinars and had them out playing, and I've had other sales come in that I think we're up to about 20 grand in sales from just those two webinars and two speaking engagements.
Oh, that must feel pretty good.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
And now you're able to, from what my takeaway is, really feel confident too, what I sense, in really getting out there with your message, knowing what it is, and reaching your target audience. Am I right?
Yes, and keeping it succinct and not getting up there and rambling and getting lost in what I was supposed to say and not, getting worried and flustered, actually knowing what comes next and being in that signature talk and practicing it, doing some of the exercises that we did to really get it in my mind so that I could say it, whether, I was at the grocery store or whether I was on stage, or if we had 20 minutes versus if I had an hour. It's just been amazing to be able to know that I've got it and I can use it in different ways.
What surprised you the most? And I'm curious about working with me in this program.
I was really surprised about how in-depth you are, because I've worked with other coaches before and they say, okay, do this, do this, do this, and then I'll let you know. Whereas you were like, give me this, 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 and this, and then I'll give it back to you in a way that'll make better sense.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I never had anybody else work with me like that before.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, it was fun working with you. And, there's other people out there who may be watching this, maybe, right? And so I'm curious, what would you tell them if they are on the fence?
Definitely for anybody, a coach or consultant, anybody who is going to have to get up and give a presentation, whether it's, an official thing or not, you've got to work with Bofta because she's just going to help your confidence go to another level. And she's going to dig out the true story that you're trying to let your audience in on so that they can connect with you as a person and not just a talking head up on stage.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Whitney. And I so appreciate you taking the time out to speak with me today. I know you've got a big talk coming up at this huge real estate conference, and I just so excited for you that you nailed that. You got it, and I know you're going to rock it out. So I'm ready for you to show me that clip.
I'm so excited. I absolutely can't wait. And I don't think I would have gotten it if we hadn't started, back a couple months ago before I even really dreamed that that was a possibility. And that's the other thing is you don't know what kind of amazing doors are going to be open for you once you say, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to invest in myself. And then I know it's going to pay off in huge dividends later.
Yeah, the power of investing, right?
Yeah.
Into coaching.
Yeah.
We've all done it. We
Yeah.
know it. We know it well, myself included. Well, thank you so much, Whitney. I hope that you stay cool in Tennessee because I know it's hot right now, right?
Yeah, yeah. But thank you so much. It's been amazing working with you, and I can't wait to, get these under my belt and then say, all right, I'm ready to go to the next level. How do we do more? How do we get
yes
growing?
We are going to. I'm right there with you. I got your back. All right. Thanks, Whitney. I know you're very busy as a very busy entrepreneur, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks again, though. I appreciate it. Seriously.
Thank you.